And what's up everybody, Marissa B here. Today guys, we are back in another video for Wednesday and for updates. Now, I said in my previous video about the hatching video, and I told you guys that stay tuned for either part 2 or the updates, which you guys are pretty much used to it, so duh. But apparently, when I went to Discord this morning, I actually checked up on Dragon Adventures first before starting off, just to make sure, like, oh, there's something like this or that. I'm gonna scroll down and stuff because I missed out on some of the messages. But no, there's not really much going on for Dragon Adventures other than the Wangju. I call it Wangju, aka the Monkey King. Either the Monkey King Dragon or the Monkey Dragon. People call it the Monkey Dragon, but that's just pretty much all for Dragon Adventures. So I just gotta let you guys know that there's nothing really going on there. We're just gonna move on straight forward to Creatures of Sonaria because apparently Creatures of Sonaria doesn't have any type of event other than remodels and new creatures, etc, etc. They are going to release the Shadow Island, which you guys know, but you guys don't know what's going on over there. So as you guys can see on the left corner, there is Discord showing up, and we're gonna be pulling it up. But first, like always, I gotta expand it a bit so you guys can fully see what's going on. But either way, my Noxavuk right here is behind with a lot of meteorites, and I have a feeling that the meteorites are coming from either over there, I don't know, but this meteorite over there that landed seems like there's a little island, but apparently it seems like the island looks more secluded, so I think the island might have to go somewhere like far away from Volcano and Flower Cove a bit. Oh my god. What's going on with me? Apparently it is morning. If you guys can tell, it's 7:50 in the morning. I did woke up like 2 hours ago. I had to get ready with this and that. I didn't really eat, so oh well. I didn't feel hungry anyways. You guys are here for the updates, not for me to chatter. So here we are. That was from before. Weekly update pledge post from Cynical. Now Cynical, of course, always post about the weekly because that's what he is. He's a legend. Anyways, weekly update plans post. Development insight. We're looking at ways to implement an undo button for the event of mistakes made in the creature editor. However, no guaranteed we will be able to implement it. Something to investigate for sure, since it was previously thought not to be possible. So it seems like they're dealing with a one-loss situation, aka 50-50. Either they could try and implement this by doing the restart, or it's just not possible. Oh, okay. Thanks. Did I get my sound off? Yeah, I did. One revive cost per state. Okay, never mind. Oh well, I venerated out of completely nowhere. Awesome, ain't it? Yeah, you can laugh. It's fine. Anyways, Amid's monthly mutation for February releases on Friday, which is... It says it's on February, but I think they meant either this Friday or next Friday. If they meant this Friday, that's good. But if it's next Friday, that makes more sense, because they said Friday. But apparently there is a myths mutation. Now, as said, for every single mutation, either you want to nest someone and get the mutation, or you can just, it's possible, or if you want to get this mutation yourself, and try and grow a couple of creatures to get this mutation. I don't even know what Octruma does, which I do know, but I feel like Octruma doesn't really help much. I don't even know if it even helps at all, to be fair. I've tried Octruma a lot of times and nothing really happened there. So, waste of Robux for other people. For me, I'm a free to play, so for other people it would be a waste of Robux. But if they want to sell it, you guys know. But anyways, let's get to it. This Shadow Island. Those of you who have been watching may have seen the giant meteorite crashes very soon and brings with it a new island. So what they meant is that these 3 meteorites behind me, it seems like it's pointing this way this time, and it looks like the little island might spawn right next to Flower Cove, which Yeah, it's terrifying for Vernon, because Vernon's watching this. Vernon and Novus, because if you think about it, Vernon is literally watching this, seeing everyone like get scared by the meteorites, and then Novus can just hear the screams and terror of everyone. Yeah, I got a mental problem with people screaming and terror. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I'm the type of person who likes to get spooky. But anyways, brings with a new... Okay, Shadow Island biome releases this week, this Friday. This will be a permanent addition. So you're telling me the Shadow Island... This is like Dragon Adventures all over again. The Shadow Altar. Apparently there's something mysterious happening in Dragon Adventures. Poof, out comes from prehistoric, and apparently the Shadow Altar has been sitting there for, 2 years, I think? 2 or 1 years. 1 or 2 years, I don't know. But it's been sitting there for quite some time. And apparently, Creatures of Sonaria is probably doing the exact same thing like Dragon Adventures, making this shadow thing stay permanent. I don't know if it's gonna be the same thing like Dragon Adventures, but I have a weird feeling it might have to be. But apparently, if you guys didn't check my previous live streams, we started making some lore about Dragon Adventures and Creatures of Sonaria, because we were thinking, like, oh, maybe Dragon Adventures and Creatures of Sonaria might have a collision between each other because this meteorite came out of nowhere. And apparently the only meteorite that would come out is Dragon Adventures, because if people want an egg from it, if you guys don't play with Dragon Adventures, well, play it now if you guys want. But if you guys do play Dragon Adventures, you guys know what I meant. But if there's an egg falling, there will be like a little like similarity of a meteorite-ish, but it lands so that you guys can take it. But I feel like this meteorite crashes into the portal, crashing it, and then it malfunctions, and then it teleports to Creatures of Sonaria. If you guys know this little lore, and you guys actually catch up to my live streams, that's okay. That's amazing, because you guys caught up. You guys know the lore between it. But anyways, this week there's a permanent addition of an island type biome. If you guys see between permanent and terminate means like you're gonna stay, like, for example, prison. I don't want to bring up prison, but it's a good example. Don't judge. Terminate means like, oh, you're in prison for just a little while longer, but you can leave anytime soon. Permanent means that it's gonna stay there, like it's gonna really stay there for good. Like the carnivorous herbivore gachas, they've been staying there for many years. Like, I'm annoyed by this, but I'm also excited. One, I'm annoyed by this is because there's gonna be something new about this, and I'm gonna have to get used to this, because if there will be a warden for the shadow theme, which I highly doubt that, I'm gonna have to get used to its little food, its water, etc., and I have to get used to people crowding like crazy for this, for that. Because I know people are very excited about this one. Offshore. Created from the impact of a huge glowing meteorite, creatures will be able to travel to this new biome via new roaming shadow portals. Portals will be location every so often. Keep your eyes peeled. So apparently, portals are now a thing instead outside of the ocean. Because if you guys don't know, there's portals, aka the little, what people call it, the little dimensions. You can travel to one. You go to one portal and you go to the other. Like, for example, you're at Flower Cove. You want to go to Oasis. You go over there. You want to go to Forgotten Shores. Go to the portal, and then poof, go to Oasis, aka the Oasis Pond. But yeah, I feel like it's gonna be that part. But I do like the portal that I saw before. But we're gonna wait for now. We're gonna wait. Hold on. Hold your horses. Hold your horses, I meant. But yeah. Okay. This Shadow Island biome houses 2 new artifacts to obtain. So you're telling me that we're gonna have 2 new artifact creatures like the prior Laura that literally cost over the price of Novus Warden for the stored creature? Because that's crazy. These will be used to unlock the new shadow species. Now, people would call these aliens, but they're really not. They're actually called the Shadows. Now, if you guys think about it, Dragon Adventures in prehistoric. There's a thing called a Shadow Altar, and there's shadow dragons in it. There's an Orturuk, there's a Noctorius, there's a corrupt Coronicus. That apparently the shadow spreads and corrupts one of the dragons, which is the corrupt Coronicus. Sadly, we got an Impavo. I think that's it for the Shadow Altar creatures. I don't even know. I don't really catch up on Shadow Altars. I sometimes do, but not all the time. Let me tell you that. But I call these the shadow creatures instead of alien creatures, because people would say like this came from space, but really, if you think about it, it actually came from like a malfunction from a portal of Dragon Adventures and accidentally teleported to Creatures of Sonaria. But the thing is that if this is really true, Horse Life would actually get this same part, because Horse Life is also popular too. But if Horse Life also gets a Shadow Altar, then this lore theme is actually true. Because if Dragon Adventures calls Creatures of Sonaria to have a Shadow theme, Creatures of Sonaria might have another malfunction with a portal. Because if you think about it, there's a portal right there in Shadow Altar. So if a meteorite does hit the portal, it will malfunction like always, and then it will teleport to Horse Life. But who knows? There's different developers in one group, so don't expect a lot. Okay, just hold on. But anyways, the shadow species, the blight artifact and the shadow artifact are both tied to the island itself, obtained by harvesting food and sacrificing it to. I told you, it's the same thing like Dragon Adventures. They're colliding with each other. See? What did I say? What did I say? Let me get this straight. This lore has to be true. I literally just brought this up too in a live stream. Because I was like, you know what? Let's bring up some lore and do this or that. It took us like probably like an hour just to get this done and just waited. But this lore might actually be true. Let me tell you this. But anyways, that's Sacred Shrine. And the other. What's the other? Oh well. Obtaining by killing creatures on the. So there's a thing where you can PvP in that island. That island's gotta be a full-on PvP only island. And you know there's a lot of people who are good at cozying. That's one thing I'm super upset about, is that I'm not good at cozying at all. Like, I can only cozy for like a little bit, but then I just stop. The only thing I'm good at is grinding. That's it. That's all I'm good at. I'm good at making mush and being rich. Anyways, upcoming creatures. They've met creatures, but yeah. Creatures arriving on Friday this week. The Shadowed Invader. What is that name? Bro, Creatures of Sonaria, Dragon Adventures, stop giving me names that I can't even pronounce. Let me try at least. Kalutautra. I'm gonna say that as a name. I think that's its name. I don't know, but it's Kalutautra. Jesus Christ. Kalutautra. Wow. Kalutautra. There we go. Kalutautra crashes lands on the surface of Sonaria this week, obtainable via the new shadow artifacts. These they say alien, but they mostly say shadow. Like, I'd rather call them shadow creatures than alien creatures. Just saying. Instead of alien, I call them shadow. These shadow invaders are here to stay and may be one of many, unlocked via the shrine on a new Shadow Island biome with shadow artifacts. Now, when you guys, creatures of Sonaria people, all players, the community, everyone who's watching this video, you guys are probably saying, ooh, there's a shrine. There's probably going to be a new warden. Look, you guys are thinking up top to the roof. We don't even know if we're gonna have a warden. Just calm down and chill. You guys went berserk saying that Prior Laura would be the new warden. If it's gonna be an artifact warden, hell no. I'm just saying. But you guys gotta chill. Just calm down. Just wait till us content creators know that, oh, this or that's gonna happen. Just hold on, stay strong, and keep it together. Okay? Yes, it's a shrine, but who knows? It might or might not be a warden. Just calm down. I highly suggest that maybe it won't be a warden, because we already have a lot of wardens. Just saying. Just hold your horses for just a moment. Just hold on. Just saying. Speaking of the bioluminescence dinosaur Diacran gets a redesign this week. This glowing tear is obtainable via the limited gacha, which means that they are working on some little remodels. It's rain. I thought it was a thunderstorm, because if it was, I'm not even scared. Oh, is my creature eating food? Hold on. No. Why I call it creature? It's a max of brute. Thank you for redesign votes. This glowing dino is true to its past self while receiving a bioluminescence. Overall, so happy with its new look. Hope you guys agree. And then you guys can this and that. You guys can be that. 36.8 and 38.6. So that's pretty close for green and red this time. But red won. So redesign to be more. I wish it was more creepy, because I actually voted green. I wanted something more creepy, because Diacran is like the type of bioluminescence that would practically mix up with bioluminescence and creepy at the same time. Imagine we get like two poles with the same like percentage, like for example blue and yellow get the same percentage. Like, are they gonna do both? Question mark? That'd be so cool if that happened. Bioluminescence boy Diacran redesign. Now this one looks like it doesn't really change much, but I do notice that the little face does change. It looks like it's literally drooling. But that is it for that one. Kalatatru, the Shadow Invader. You know what this reminds me? This looks like the Canapodi. If you guys don't know what a Canapodi is, you guys do know, well, it's this creature. This is what it's shown. This is what it looks like. Don't tell me that this creature looks exactly like the Canapodi. Like, come on, man. I say this because of the spikes. This and what is it? It's also like the Thycolo too, with like the little spikes on its face. But it looks more like a. I don't even want to try this creature. It's disgusting. It makes my skinny. It makes my skin itch. There you go. I can't even speak right. But anyways, that is the Kalatatru. Some extras: Silly Guys, Dial Stand, Idle, and Kalu lay and sleep. So, stand and idle for the dial for this one. And then right here, and I think they meant either this is a lay or a sit. This looks like a lay to me, but it's disgusting. Look at it. It makes my skin crawl. Anyways, amidst mutation sneak peek and sneak peeks for what I've been cooking for y'all with the new biomes. So this is the myths with the Laharps. It looks like this Laharps is literally asking for help. But the myths really look cool. I really want this mutation. It's really, really cool. For once, I actually like something. Next up is this is how big this, what I call it, the PvP only island. And then, of course, we get these, which we got like little crystals on this. We get, excuse me, why do these tentacles right here, why do they look like the Shadow Altar from Dragon Adventures? I feel like they're colliding. They're Creatures of Sonaria developers and Dragon Adventures developers are working together with this. Like, this is the, except for this one. This one I already know what's going on, but it's interesting. We look over here. There's a little. It looks like shrines, but it's not. It's just like rocks. Yeah. Yeah. Imagine you want to roleplay in this island, and then all you get is like screams of terror of people just killing each other. Just imagine that. I'm already imagining it, and it's terrifying. Anyways, the Dialcrin. This is its run. It actually looks like an actual dinosaur. It's actually really cool. I like the Dialcrin so much because out of every single limited gacha, Dialcrin's been my favorite ever since like when I just joined Creatures of Sonaria, which apparently in my used to be accounts didn't really show the date, but apparently I've been playing this game a long time, and my previous accounts that I used to play with was hacked. The old common days of people actually hacking back then. But anyways, that is what it looks like. And then what's this? This one is the cower. I think this is the cower animation for the Dialcrin. Pretty much, it looks like the cower version of the cower version. If it was aggro, it would be more dominant and more animation, in my opinion. Sorry, I was a bit quiet. I thought I was gonna hiccup for a moment. Just in case you're wondering, this is the sleep animation. So this is the sleep animation. I was right. I was like, wait, is it lay or sit? So it looks more like a lay than a sit. Ugh, this thing is disgusting. This thing is really disgusting. Ew. I'm not even face revealing myself, and I'm just itching. Like, I have goosebumps on my skin, and it's making me itchy. Cause look at this thing. Ugh, this is like Count Dracula, but like a bug version. Ugh, disgusting. Oh, Jackson Burb. We got a little bit more to go, so we're gonna fly this through like a falcon. But anyways, we're just gonna keep reading, and we're not gonna talk for everything else. But anyways, hey gamers, I come today to ask a question of you all about something I've been thinking of doing. I've noticed a certain creature has a model that doesn't quite match up to its concept or quality of recent models. This creature being Feliso, my favorite creature, my favorite cat creature. With that being said, I asked about proposing to marry a Feliso. I'm just joking. I'm joking, Jackson. I'm joking. With that being said, I asked about proposing the idea to enhance the model, redoing parts of making it to fit more in line with our recent models, as well as making it more accurate to its original concept. Its model will be similar to Galerin and Laharp's models. So it's a bit of a mixture. Like, they're using Galerin and Laharp's and just smush them together, and this is what their child looks like. Just say, with more expressive faces and animations. Now, people were hoping that Felicia would get like a loaf animation, like, you know, when our real cats, when they lay down, their paws are usually like curled up, and then their back paws are of course covered, and their tail is tucked in. That's what people are hoping for. General questions plus answers. Okay, I'm gonna answer these actually. What does this mean for Feliso? For the model? What does this mean for Feliso? I do repeat with these questions, just saying. I haven't seen these questions at all. What does this mean for Feliso? If it means for Feliso, then it means that it should be good, at least. I don't even know. Questions posted. What does this mean for Feliso? Nothing much. It would just get an upgrade looking for its model. So Feliso has it. Okay, I'm gonna answer these questions. I'm not even gonna look at the answer. I'm just gonna say my answer for this, and then I'm gonna say what their answer is. Is this a redesign? Yes. In my opinion, it's gonna be a redesign. I'm not even looking at the answer. I'm just looking at a wall. That's normal. Anyways, not at all. In fact, what do you mean? It's using the exact same concept as the original model, just different shaping. Considered this is a model upgrade. So you're saying that this is just similar as a redesign, but at the same time it's just a regular model that has to be fixed. That's a bit suspicious. People have been also asking that if Feliso's gonna get some new animations. That'd be something. I'm gonna look at this question. I'm not gonna look at the answer. I'm gonna look away once I'm done. What will happen to my skins? Okay, I'm not even gonna answer because I don't know what that means. Your skins might be a little messed up due to the parts having upgrades. Womp womp. However, we will try to keep it from messing up too bad. Another thing is change would not be implemented fast, meaning you'd have plenty of time to screenshot and enjoy a creature. Next question is, how will its model be upgraded? I think I saw its face when I tried scrolling down, and apparently I think they're working on just the face. I did join in the event stage, which it was just Kazoo Duder, Cynico, which of course I'm very happy he was there. Jackson and the other person that I haven't seen before at all, but shout out to them too. But they were actually making a little event stage for everyone to watch their Feliso like concept and everything, like working out with things and this and that. I'm only going to answer this question. More accurate, movable eyes and eyelids. Ew! I don't like that. Sorry. I'm gonna have to get used to those, because usually when it comes to creatures or any like animal or something like that, most of these like games that I used to play back then, they don't even like have their eyes moved or anything. Like, I'm used to that, but when their eyes are moving, no. Fulong, no, I'm used to. New animations, which apparently someone said is Feliso gotta get an animation. New animations, like, I'm sorry, but are you dumb? They said new animations. Why are you repeating the same question? Like, this is what happens with my Stellaris when I'm trying to train my birthday cake. Because apparently it's birthday cake is BDC, and people are like confused, like, what does BDC mean? I don't even want to answer these questions because I've been asked so many times, what does BDC mean? What does BDC mean? What does BDC mean? I'm not going to keep answering. Just look up a theme sheet. Scroll. Look for BDC. Birthday cake. It is the most obvious thing that you could have known. I'm just saying. But that does get me mad. I do have anger issues. And if I see someone saying, what does BDC mean when I'm training my Stellaris? That's that. Anyways, the overall, a cleaner look. Why is this something you want to do? Feliso is a fan favorite. Yeah. It's a I literally just said, Feliso's been my favorite cat creature, so Feliso is my favorite. Feliso is a fan favorite creature, and I think it'd be good to upgrade it for the people who enjoy it. It's also a newer creature with a model that isn't really up to date. Okay. I was hoping Feliso would get at least like a redesign, because I don't know, back then I used to love Feliso's like little model and concept, but like I was hoping that it would be like more better. I don't know. It could be me. We got a little bit more. I'm not gonna. That's a little spoiler. Whoopsies. Included one picture at the moment of a work in progress whip of what this should look like. Keep in mind, it's a very early work in progress, and more of the test of an upgrade. With this, I'd like to also give you guys a choice. Is this something you'd be willing to see in game? Yes. Use the poll to let me know. Which apparently they did put the poll up. I don't know if they still have it on, but still. As well as please know this will not be instantly added, and it would take time to implement, as it's more of an on the side adjustment. So apparently what they're saying is that they're not going to make this right off the bat. Like, they're not going to release it this Friday. It's going to take time. And what they're saying is that they're just going to keep it for the side for the moment. I think they're like, oh, we're just going to make other updates happen, but we're just going to keep Feliso out of the way for just a moment. And then if it's the right time, they would put up Feliso at a right timing with the updates, with, of course, Cynico being there. I realize I can't make polls. Jackson. Whatever. So, I realized I can't make polls, so someone will make one for me eventually. My bad. So apparently, I don't know if Jackson doesn't know how to do this, but of course Seneca can do that. But this is what I saw. In my opinion, this is what I saw. This is what the before looks like for Feliso. And this is the after, if you guys check. Feliso's ears are more like small and sharp, but these are like more, well, still sharp, but they also have the fluff and everything. I'm going back and forth, but they do have the same stuff still. But I think what's new is that if you guys look over here with these ones right here, keep a close eye on those. And if I turn over to this one's new, because that's new. I didn't see that before. That reminds me of a redesign, but they said it's just like a fix up and implement stuff. It's not really a redesign. It's just to upgrade Feliso more of a good concept. But they did say animations. I'm excited for that one. But I don't like it. I forgot to do that. Speaking of Seneca back then. So I did vote it out. Feliso model updates and fixes. Select one answer. Yes, fixes to Feliso to be more accurate, and then so on. 1,028 votes. No, we like it as it is. I'm sorry, but you just got fooled by 12,955 votes. Now it's that much people. What if I remove? No, I'm gonna remove my vote. That's fine. Well, that's that then. Please read the above post from Jackson. It's not a redesign. I literally just mentioned that. It's not a redesign, it's a remodel of the creature using the exact same art. To ensure this is features are lost, it will be more concept accurate thanks to Jackson's big brain and ever-growing talent and Blender. With Blender is what I meant. But anyways, if you guys don't know about this redesign versus remodel. Redesign means like there's a creature that's been very old, but they're going to make a full-on reanimation, all of the concepts, everything. They're gonna change this creature on everything, like the Diacrin. Like the Diacrin used to look like, well, this, but now it's gonna look like this. So yeah, that's what redesign looks like. But remodel means that they're working on the creature, but they're not really changing it at the same time. They're just making some little updates, some little, well, upgrades, not updates. They're gonna make some little upgrades. Jesus Christ, upgrades. I keep stuttering in my brain. They're gonna make updates. Okay, whatever. This or that, and that's what's gonna happen. I keep confusing myself, by the way. Dev stream, Jackson is streaming some Feliso upgrades. So this is where the event stage comes in. This is when everyone was like really there. There's not really much people when I checked, but there was some people at least. But I was in there for just a little while longer. Then I got bored, and it was night. Don't judge me, but I got bored. It was night. I had to move on, so I left. I didn't stay for long, but the event stage was right there. You can't really, well, if you do want to join it, it's just gonna be you. If you guys do have Discord, but yeah. Seneca. The ominous expansion of this Shadow Island beckons the most curious of creatures. I wonder how many of you will brave the journey to the new island this Friday. Which apparently, you guys see this. But this time you guys see this more often. But this is the portal. I like this portal because I mentioned that I really love this portal. And when I said this, I meant this. This is the most realistic portal I've ever seen. But I feel like Horse Life might actually be included of a shadow theme. The reason why I say this is because the portal. I feel like if there's like a meteorite theme going on, if there is like an event happening for the meteorites, they will start to fall and have like a collision with the meteorite hitting that portal, because that portal looks big enough for a whole meteorite to fit. Let me tell you that. I'm just saying. But I feel like that's gonna happen. But I'm not gonna think fully to the future. I'm thinking more to the actual future, like all the way to the top. But I'm just saying, who knows? We might actually have that. But yeah, that's all for today's video. Again, not really much going on for Dragon Adventures, so I'm sorry about that, guys, but there's not really much going on there. There's only the new season dragon, which is the monkey dragon, the Wangju. But you guys can be prepared for that. But yeah. Hope you guys do enjoy this video when I'm about to head out. I'm about to go and eat my food, of course. I'm gonna make some little edits. It's gonna take a while, don't judge. But hope you guys do enjoy this video. Hope this is very helpful. And hope my stuttering didn't really do much about this. But hope you guys enjoy this video. And I will see you guys on Friday for the live stream. Because apparently I don't really do live streams when it's a school day for everyone. Even though I'm a high school dropout. I don't want to make it to the point where it's not fair that kids can't watch my videos, but adults can. Side eye. But yeah, I will make only live streams on either the weekends with Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. If you guys want me to do live streams, I would do that. Just as long as I'm not busy and I'm actually not out with my family. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna let you guys do your thing. Get ready with this and that. Either grind or do something like that. It is Wednesday. It's an early release. If you guys want me to do a live stream, I will make a poll so that it is Wednesday. So you guys can come home early. So yeah. I'm talking too much. I'm gonna let you guys go for now. See ya and peace.